The other color.
This one?
No. I feel like this is also about home. Make way, make way. Moana, it's time you knew.
Really? I think so. I'm about to go abroad. Where are you going? Spain.
Studying sociology, and the reason why y'all are here is because, like I said in the email, you guys mean very much a lot to me. Back in Montana, my home is my family. Back in Honduras, my home is my friends, my primas who I left behind, and I yell, it's you guys. But to me, architects are just people who go to college to like curate museums and exhibitions. I think that immigrants are very much architects as well.
So this is this like box that my dad made for me for one of my birthdays. It's
this with me. It's just like a cheap little necklace that came from one of the California missions. One of my friends from home got it for me. We were like two whitest Latinos in our little suburb.
It was like, just made me feel super connected, and it's just like a piece. And I have it hanging in my closet, so like every day when I'm getting ready, I see it, and it just makes me really happy. And I'm like, the Dodgers won, so like, you know, New York doesn't have anything on us. Period.
I don't like this 4th grade me seeing a black girl on the cover with her hair like that. I was like, this is me. I don't know.
So I grew up going to Guate every summer since I was 2 years old. My grandmother would always take me because she's the only one who has papers to be able to go back with me. But between high school and college, like there just isn't enough time to go back. So I went back for the first time in 6 years last December. And I am really close to my little cousins. Like those kids mean the world to me. And they were probably like the purest form of love I have ever known. To the point where they surprised me with bouquets of flowers, like they surprised me with different gift boxes. And one of them, who was only 4 years old when I last saw him, now he's like 10, prepared a teddy bear for me. And
so my mom, like I said, she's from Peru, and I have never been to Peru. So I think that this was the first thing that my mom has ever given me from Peru. She brought it back 2015. My mom went when the first time she went back after immigrating was when my grandmother passed away, to go bury her in her hometown. So then she came back and I was 11 at the time. So then she brought this back for me, and then I brought this to college. I also have a bigger one at home. And I have a guinea pig. And you know Peruvians, like,
My parents immigrated from Mexico. My mom's from Michoacán, my dad's from Aguascalientes. So to start, I want to bring out this picture I have of them.
Oh!
So it stays framed in my room all the time. It just genuinely means so much to me. I took this 2 years ago, my first winter break from college, and I like took it then, and then I framed it, and it's been in my room since then. And they just like, they're such a pillar in my life. Like it would have been crazy for me to not bring them. So they're the first thing. They've always supported me through everything. Like they're genuinely like the best parents I could have asked for. But ahí están. Ahí están.
something really important is that we passed on jewelry. So my mom got all her jewelry from her grandma, and my grandma has been promising me her jewelry since I was like really little, and because I'm the oldest of my generation, like I'm her oldest granddaughter, and she like from the day I was born was like, you're gonna get all of my jewelry and I'm collecting it for you now, like I'm buying for you, and it's just really special to me. This necklace that was also hers, but she gave it to me before I left for school. My grandpa gave it to her when they got married, and they had like a really awesome story. Like when he was younger, he came here for like an exchange year, and like his host parents liked him so much they adopted him.
Wow.
So he got citizenship here, but he went back to Guatemala and he lived and worked there. But then when like during the Vietnam time, they drafted him, so he had to come back and fight me. I mean, just like crazy because I was living here, but they had just started dating when he was drafted, and like they wrote back and forth every day to each other for two years. And he had given her this, and she wore it like every single day, and he died like 7 years ago, and she like keeps wearing it, and like he meant a lot to me.
There's a lady, her name is Barbara Raleigh, and she's one of the reasons why I'm here. Oh, it's so I get so emotional because I felt like coming to the U.S. and not speaking English, and like having that expectation from like my family and society to like be good, do good, be the best, be that immigrant dream thing. I really wanted that, but more than anything, I wanted it because I knew it would be a win for my people. My parents didn't even graduate high school. I don't think my grandparents even went to school because I had to work in the coffee plantations. And so for my parents, me going to college and then me graduating high school, that was like, I think graduating high school was like a massive win for them. And so, but then I also went to a very rural school district in Montana, and I never felt seen no matter how hard they tried. And I think Barbara was the first person to see me.
I feel like it wasn't until I got to Yale where I realized how much Central America has meant to me and how important it is to bring it at the forefront. It wasn't until I got here where I realized that our stories are very much forgotten and there's so much I don't know. Like I didn't even know anything about the Guatemalan Civil War and the Mayan genocide until last year. Like Samantha showed me a documentary from her class and I was like, oh my god, like, and I remember I talked to my grandmother about it, and because there's just, I think it has to do with access to education, but it was just never taught to her. When I told her 300,000 people died, she was like, what? Like, she had no idea, even though she lived through the entire thing. So it's been important for me to be able to learn about Central America's forgotten histories and honoring that everywhere I go.
Zara.
I'm Stephanie.
Alex. Gabriela. Natalia.
Okay.
Awesome.